Hello Pisces, and thanks for joining me for the November of 2020 Horoscope with Animal Totem. My name is Vickieverlie. I'm the Rock and Roll Prophetess. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio Moon. And if you wanted to check one more thing, I would suggest maybe your North Node. I'm Vickieverlie. I have over 30 years experience with maybe it's psycho, but psychic, tarot, and astrology. We're going to do our today's reading from the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own design. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own design. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 3 additional cards pulled from the Songs for the Journey Home. I've already shuffled the cards in between the video, and now I will just do a loose shuffle to pull out the cards for Pisces. I keep wanting to say Scorpio, but we are in the time of Scorpio. Also, there's going to be, and I want to put this one first and this one, there's going to be a Scorpio new moon on the 15th. But the big news really is that there's going to be an eclipse. The first of the eclipses is starting, and that's going to be occurring on November 30th. We're going to have a full moon eclipse in Gemini. Well, big time love stuff for you guys. Look at this. You've got the 2 big love cards. You've got the actual lover's card, which means, being very attracted and being in love. And then you have the 10 of Cups, and that is the marriage card, or being in love in a committed relationship and great happiness and joy. You're moving towards that. You've had enough of the old situation, and you're moving towards something, towards happiness. This can be a lot of things. This can be that you're moving toward it physically. Maybe some of you may be in a long-term relationship and you're going to travel to be with this person and meet them in person, or go live with them and in wherever they're located, or they're coming to you. It can also be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a new relationship. Maybe you're just turning over a new leaf in your existing relationship and making some big changes and working it out together. Like, this isn't getting us anywhere, why don't we try a new approach, and you're falling in love again. This does have that moon symbol on there. So again, the new moon in Scorpio on the 15th, and then the lunar eclipse on the 30th could be key dates involved. You've got this 10 of Cups here, so big time love stuff. There is a person showing up right below the 10 of Cups in the King of Pentacles. It could be a male or female or anybody. The gender does not apply, but the King of Pentacles would probably be an earth sign person. And that's a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Earth sign people are very compatible with you water sign people. That's a very compatible combination. Water feeds earth, and so it's very compatible. You have not only the 10 of Cups, but the 10 of Pentacles. There was another sign earlier, or maybe yesterday that I was doing the readings, had both of these cards too. So culminations, 10s are culminations, and full moons or lunar eclipses are also culminations. But this is the 2 good ones. You've got the 10 of Cups, the most happiness, love, and joy you could experience. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, the most money, wealth, and financial security that you have. It says you're not going to have to worry about money anymore, because you've got this big influx of wealth, money, or something. So there's definitely some big money increase here. It could be that this person, that your partner, is very wealthy, or possibly they may be, maybe there's a business partnership brewing as well. As it doesn't have to be, because we've got this 2 of Rods down here. As far as relationships goes, it's not a love card, the 2 of Rods, but I still feel like it's one of the best to signify whether a relationship will make it. It's because it says you have a really solid foundation, you have a really strong friendship, you really get along together, you really see things the same way, your vision or paths can coincide. Because many times we get caught up in this, oh, I'm so in love with you, but then when you kind of take a breath here, you go, I want to go here, well, I want to go here. And it's not going to work. With the 2 of Rods, it says, I want to go here, I want to go here too. And it lines up. Your paths line up. There's definitely something strong about a financial partnership. And note you have another journey card here too. So it's highly likely that there could be some actual traveling going on. But both of these cards have similar significance. This says getting out of a long-term situation, because you've stacked up something you've taken a long time, and there's an emotional connection because it's Cups. and that it's hard to walk away from, but you just decide, you know, I don't even care anymore. I'm cutting my losses. I'm moving on. This is about, you know, a specific goal. You're coming out of the turbulent water and moving into the smoother sailing in life. And I always, on both of these, like this one, what's it going towards? It's going towards the Lovers. What's it going towards? It's going towards the Two of Rods. So there's a big element of partnership, of love, of cooperation, of financial gains and abundance too. And not only that, you know, the love stuff is really happening too. It's on, baby. It's on. Okay, let me go ahead and let's get our, let's shuffle up for this animal totem thing for you guys. Let's get that going. While I'm shuffling the animal totem, I want to make a quick announcement that I am opening for the year ahead readings. People have already started emailing me. My regular people, many of you ordered every year, and I'm always so appreciative of it. It is the most popular reading I do every year, so it's very popular. I look at your astrology for the 2021, give you the rundown on the major astrology aspects, and then I throw out 4 rows of cards for you instead of 3, and each row represents 1/4 of the upcoming year. So if you've been waiting for it to come out, and with my regular people, it's out. And if you're new to this, then when you want to check it out, then do check it out. Okay, so what is the animal tone for our Pisces friends here? I want this one. The bee, you're going to be busy as a bee, but bees are also a sexual card too. It's definitely because they're pollinating the flowers. And getting your flowers pollinated out there, Pisces. Okay, let's read what I wrote initially. Fertility, abundance, creativity, propagation, strong connection to home and family. That's also the Ten of Cups. Accomplishing tasks in a timely manner, taking time to taste the sweet nectar in life. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does, home and family. The Ten of Cups does encompass that too, because if you look closely at this card, it's not just the man and the woman there. There's the whole family's out there dancing around. And actually the Ten of Pentacles as well. It's the whole family. There's generations, and there's a child, there's the older people, you know, it's the whole family. So for some of you, it could be family-oriented stuff. But when I saw that bee, I right away thought about, you know, getting that flower, you know, pollinating those flowers there. That was the immediate thing that I got to. Also busy. You know, you think of the bee and it's like, you know, the busy bee. Bees are always busy. They're always doing a lot of stuff. This could be a very busy time for you, especially if you are planning on moving, because we all know if you're planning on moving, that's very busy. There's a lot to accomplish. And plus, it just seems like you've got a lot going on, and it's not just one thing. You know, there's some financial things going on. There's some love stuff going on. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. I would keep wanting to call you Scorpio. So I think that's, well, maybe for some of you, my card fell on the ground. I have to get it. For some of you, I think that, you know, it might be the Scorpio energy is just harmonious with you. But for some of you, maybe this love thing or this partnership thing could be something having to do with Scorpio. I think that could definitely be the case for some of you. Also, again, we're having that new moon in Scorpio on the 15th. So again, that could be a powerful time. And we are going to be in sign of Scorpio for the majority of the month. This is super harmonious with you. I also wanted to mention from an astrology aspect, you are one of the signs that definitely will be more affected by this eclipse because it's in Gemini. And Gemini is a mutable sign, and you are a mutable sign. So when you're contacted that way through like your element or your I forget what you call it, but you're mutable and they're mutable, that creates a square. And a square is, it causes friction, but it causes things to happen. And judging from, you know, this spread, I don't feel like it's all, you know, anything bad that you'd have to worry about. I mean, I think that the things that are making it happen, other than maybe you being a little bit busy, but the things that are happening during this time frame, I think are actually very, very favorable. Okay. Oh, before we go, I want to really quickly mention my book is out. Transmissions for Humanity, Guidance from Higher Dimensional Beings. This is a book that I was channeling over the last year or so. Talks about Corona, you know, and what we're going through with the Great Awakening and stuff. But it also talks about a lot of things. I ask all sorts of questions. This is the paperback. It's out. And it's available through Kindle. I'm still waiting on the Audible. That's why I really haven't been pushing the book too much, because I was waiting to promote it, but it's taking forever. It's taking like months for this Audible to be processed. So, but yeah, it's available in paperback or Kindle, and it's in the Kindle Lending Library. So if you're a member of the Kindle Lending Library, you could read it for free if you like. All right, everybody, thank you so much for everything that you do. Don't forget about the year ahead readings. It's available for a limited time if you want to get in on that. Thank you for that. Purchasing different readings, my wares, the books, the decks, the t-shirts, all the stuff I have. I have the adult coloring books. Those are great gifts, ideas. So by purchasing my wares and everything that you do to support me and the channel, this is what keeps things going all the time for me, keeps things rolling. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy my content. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of November. It sure looks great to me. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.